Hey everybody, Gary here, and welcome back to No Nonsense. I'm joined by my good friend Steven.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for watching.
You have a channel too, I believe, right?
Yeah, I have a channel called Redolessence, so please make sure to check it out if you have the
time. We're going to do a first impression today by the house of Dusita Paris. I hope I'm saying it right. Dusita Paris.
Cool.
And it's a niche perfume house, and I'm sure you've heard of it, but you said you were not familiar with any of the fragrances. You haven't sampled any of them.
That is true. I'm pretty sure I've seen it in a boutique somewhere.
Okay.
But you know, you walk in there and you're so overwhelmed by everything that they carry, and this is one that unfortunately I haven't gotten around to sampling. So I'm excited to do a true first impressions today.
This is awesome. This is a true first impression for me as well. Just to let everybody know, the discovery set the discovery set was sent to me by Dusita Paris.
Awesome.
And at the end of the video, what I'm going to do is we're going to do a giveaway after we do a first impression, and I'm gladly going to give this away to a subscriber.
Cool.
And
that's
that way
awesome.
they can check out their house as well. Absolutely.
Awesome.
So let's jump. You want to jump right into it?
Sure. Should I start here?
Yeah. Before you start, I just want to give a quick, just a quick rundown of the house. It's unique olfactory inspiration, this opulent collection of perfume extracts, so I'm assuming they're all perfume extracts.
Okay, cool.
Is created by Essaouira Umavejani, and she is the founder and perfumer for the house.
Nice.
A tribute to the work of her father, internationally acclaimed poet Montre Umavejani, inspired by his lifetime quest to find joy and contentment. Of Paradise Dusita, the scent evokes realms of happiness.
Really cool. Awesome.
I'll also send this out so you can read about all the fragrances as well.
Sounds very personal, very poignant.
This is super cool. And I know it's the price points on the fragrances are on the pricier side, but we're gonna see if you get what you paid for.
Cool. So, yeah, I guess you have to factor in the ingredients, the concentration.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So
cool.
I'm super excited right now. We previously sprayed everything.
Okay, so I could smell some of them wafting off the scent strips right now, but I don't know which one is which. I didn't smell them up close. So the first one is called Le Sillage Blanc, the white sillage. And I like how each one of these kind of has a little stanza on the inside. And this one, I suppose I'll just read through it quickly.
Oh, the notes are on there.
They are on there, yeah.
I can put this down.
So it says the opening. So I'm going to try to read through the, I hate to say the fluff because it's written so nicely.
Yes.
It says, bittersweet orange blossom and neroli. I have a feeling I'm going to like this one. Ylang ylang. Okay, it's losing me a little bit. But it has leather, artemisia, also known as wormwood, winning me over again. Green freshness, Persian galbanum. And then it has ambrette seed, woodsy notes of oak moss absolute and patchouli. Wow, that's awesome.
Really cool.
May I?
Absolutely.
Cool. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Woodsy. There's a sharpness about it. I do get the oak moss.
Okay.
So this one definitely has that green, almost chypre feel. Wow, really interesting blend. Really interesting.
I get the oak moss as well, right?
Yeah.
It's you could get it right away.
Oak moss, patchouli.
I'm not picking up on too much orange blossom or neroli.
Yeah, me neither.
Woody?
It's definitely woodsy to me. I initially thought it was going to be citrusy, like a summertime kind of scent, but that doesn't say summer.
No, not at all. Normally, when I see orange blossom and neroli, I can automatically start smelling it in my head.
Yeah.
And this is not what I was thinking. Orange blossom and neroli together can be tricky for me.
Okay.
I would have no problem wearing this. I actually really like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's really cool.
Le Sillage Blanc.
Le Sillage Blanc.
Okay.
It doesn't smell like a Blanc fragrance, though.
No, not at all.
It's much darker. I'm not going to say it's my favorite yet. I want to try everything else, and we'll see what we have going on. This one is called Essaouira. And the opening, brisk, fresh green pine blends joyfully with subtle, soft herbal notes for a walk with nature. So you also have tonka bean absolute, balsamic notes, vetiver bourbon, and the intimately mellow scent of Sylvester pine leaf. The base notes, a trio of spontaneous earthy aromas. We have magical musk, extremely rare, rich, natural ambergris, and a woody oak moss.
Okay.
So we actually have a few animalic ingredients in there. Musk, ambergris. Do you want to smell this one first? Or
Sure.
I guess we'll take turns. I have it on the R, yeah. Other side.
Oh, that's what I'm looking
Sorry about that.
Okay, for me, this leans a little feminine.
Does it?
Slightly. It's nice. I'm not wowed by the fragrance, sorry. There's, did you say something green?
Yeah.
Just,
oak moss again.
okay. And I do pick up on some of the pine leaf.
So this to me is not as green as the first one. Maybe because this had the 1-2 punch of the oak moss and the patchouli.
Yes.
This one smells a bit softer, creamier.
I think this one would smell much nicer on a woman than it would on a man.
But I can see what you mean by green. I think it's green more so in a vetiver kind of a way.
Yes.
Not in a dark, woodsy, coniferous, balsamic kind of a way.
Well put.
Cool.
See, that's why I have them. Where to just tie it all together.
Yeah. I like this one better than the first one.
Okay, and I like the first one better than the second one.
Cool.
So we'll do two each. I'll read the next two.
Sure.
This is Oud Infini. Now, just going into this, when I was waiting to get the sample set, I have heard of this fragrance before, and I was very intrigued to try this.
Okay.
And we have, in the opening, it's a unique blend of rich Oud Palau from Laos, precious Rose de Mai, balanced with the sweetness of orange flower blossom from Tunisia. The heart is an opulent, balsamic notes of Siamese benzoin, and the warmth of Indian sandalwood from Mysore. Very cool. I wonder if that's actually real Mysore sandalwood. Base notes, we have vanilla absolute from Madagascar, fabulously rich and rare note of musk, and the sensuality of civet. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
This is a punch you in the face fragrance.
You've tried this one before, and you've spoken to me about this one
In full transparency, I have. Okay.
Should we respray it?
I can taste it.
Really?
Yes. No, we should not respray this one.
Yeah.
It is.
It's definitely an interesting scent. Wow. While you were reading the notes, I was showing them the card.
Okay.
You can just tell how dark and ambery the color of the juice inside the bottle is. And for this one, when you look at the bottle, it kind of conveys like the darker, more resinous notes, like the benzoin that you were reading before, but it's definitely civet. Civet is what you get in there.
I pick up on the oud, and it's a fecal oud.
Yeah.
This is not your oud fragrance for beginners. If you're just diving into oud fragrances, I would say this might be something you want to sample. You're probably not going to like it. Strangely enough, I don't think I would wear this fragrance.
Okay.
Just because it's a skanky, super skanky oud. Definitely on the fecal side.
Yeah.
But there's something about it that I want to keep smelling it. And which...
You know what it is? It's that Madagascan vanilla.
It could be. I would want to see how it dries down. I don't know if I can get to the dry down if I put it on skin.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know if I would want to deal with the opening. And if I did, I would have to deal with it with the windows open. Me standing outside. I honestly I don't like the fragrance, but I can't say I would. I can't say I wouldn't like it in the long run, like into the far dry down of the fragrance.
Yeah.
You know, might be something I would try. This is definitely something. This is like a 1-2 spray max fragrance. I wouldn't go. This will peel paint.
Look, it's an extrait. I completely agree with everything that you said.
Yeah.
Gary and I attended a master class 2 days ago on animalic ingredients, and it's with a perfumer who's launching her own brand next year called Redolessence, and she studied under Olivier Gillotin, and it was on animalic ingredients, and sure enough, civet is one of them. I have a synthetic civet at home that I've owned for a number of years now, and it smells like halitosis.
Right.
And when you smell it up close, it really smells like somebody who woke up and they have morning breath. But if you smell it from far away, it gets lost. You know, that's why I think this is one where it's kind of I'm really sorry to cut you off,
please,
but
no.
I think this is one where it's really unfair to spray it and then dig your nose into it because you're not going to get the full effect.
No, the fragrance, and I wish I could get past the opening because this is one of those fragrances that it needs time to develop. You know, as you wear it, because an hour from now, it might turn into something completely beautiful.
Yeah.
I can't, it's hard for me and I do like oud, but it's hard for me once you get into those really fecal, you know, skanky ouds. It's just like, it's a little too overwhelming for me.
Yeah.
Right now.
Another one where I don't really get the florals, like the rose and the orange blossom. It's more about the oud, the civet. Yeah. But I can see this one, as it settles down, the vanilla and the benzoin coming through, which I think is... I might end up really liking it, but it's definitely on the animalic side. If you're a fan of Xerjoff Oud Stars fragrances, like part of the Oud Stars collection, thinking of like Alcat, Mamluk, Gao, Zafar, like this is one you're going to enjoy. I would also say if you were a fan of like Dior's Leather Oud, you would also enjoy this as well. Yeah, it's in that. It is in that family. Yep. Yeah. Okay, moving on. The next one is Melody de l'Amour, and it is the open. I'm gonna try and go read past the read past the fluff. Gardenia tuberose, white flowers, notes of wild honey. In the heart, you have cedarwood oil and the opulent staying power of musk. I have to read some of the fluff. Okay. Base notes is peach, Italian broom flower, lily of the valley, and Indian jasmine. Okay. Very interesting. Seems very floral heavy. Yeah, a little too floral heavy for my taste. Okay. It's a floral centric fragrance. Okay, all right. It's pretty. I do pick up, with it being floral, there is a thickness or a sweetness to it, which I'm sure is attributed by the note of honey. It almost adds like this animalic component. Yes. But in such a... Did you say there's jasmine in here? I did. Indian jasmine. You're picking it up? Yeah, it's indolic. I love it. I love it. This is one that my mother would love. This is one that my sister-in-law would love because they love Mugler's Alien. Okay. And this is like a natural smelling, like very rich and like succulent version of that. So good. Yeah. It's so good. I love this one. Yeah. Not something I would wear again. Maybe I would. I don't know. I wouldn't wear it. That leans a little too feminine. It leans a little too feminine for me. I do agree. I would like to smell this on my wife. My mother would also really like this. Yeah. It's a jasmine lover's dream. Yes, it's a good absolutely. One. It's really nice. So far, this house is... The blends are really, really nice. It's hard to pick, to just pull it apart. Yeah. And they're, like I said, these do come at a higher price point. Okay. And I do pick up, it smells of luxury. It smells expensive. It does smell expensive. Yeah. I was going to say the pros for this one is the quality smells excellent. There's a lot of variety. The cons maybe, a little challenging for some of them. But the first two were very likable, I think. This one is heavy on the indole, which I actually love. And this one, the civet, goes without saying.
What I can say is, if you have those hardcore niche heads, like niche,
oh my god, this is going to be awesome.
This is a house to check out.
Yeah.
This is niche perfumery at its finest. It's really, really good.
Yeah, so far I'm impressed.
Absolutely. So we have 3 left. I'm going to let you do the next 2.
Sounds cool, man.
And then I'll close it out.
This one is called Erewhon.
This is their, I believe, I was doing some reading on the house. I think this is their newest release.
Oh, cool. So, brisk, fresh, green herbal notes. We have petitgrain from Paraguay. We have Haitian vetiver, rich balsamic notes of the forest from Hay Absolute, Coumarinic Liatrix Absolute, and the intimately mellow scent of clary sage. And then in the base, you have pleasant, earthy aromas of cedarwood, oak moss absolute, and extremely rare, rich vanilla absolute.
Okay.
Let me smell it. Like
I'm gonna go right off the bat. I
wow.
love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Dang.
I pick up the hay. I pick up the vanilla absolute and the dry down. It's
what?
Awesome. It's awesome.
Whoa.
Absolutely awesome. This is full bottle worthy as far as I'm concerned for me.
Okay, so this is the one in the green bottle. If you guys, that is awesome.
Do you like it?
On the back, you have a picture of an elephant. This is really good.
You like it?
I get the vanilla.
Okay.
There's like a soft tenderness underneath. But then you get the hay, and it has like this.
Yeah. There's a slightly animalic tinge to it.
Yeah, but not skanky.
No.
It's so different.
Yes.
This is not something I've ever smelled before.
But it's different, but it's pleasant.
Yeah. I don't get the vetiver.
Nobody's gonna come up to you and say, "Steven, you stink." Like this, it smells really, really nice. It's
wow.
It's so far.
That stuff is good.
Yeah, I really, really, really like this. I would have no problem wearing this.
I really do. Man,
I'm looking forward to. I think I might have to splurge and buy.
But I mean, the ingredients.
It's so good.
Haitian vetiver, oak moss absolute, vanilla absolute, petitgrain from Paraguay. I mean, liatric absolute. It's like you can tell they spared no expense when it came to sourcing some of the best ingredients.
Yes, phenomenal.
Awesome. I love it so far.
Yeah. Okay, so you got one more to do.
Okay.
And I'll close it out with the last one. This is, I can't read it upside down.
Fleur della lita. And this one has Rose de Mai from Grasse, Magnolia Absolute, Jasmine Grandiflora, Lilium Candidum Absolute, Green Galbanum from Iran, wow, balanced by balsamic sweetness from Ylang Ylang Extra from Indonesia. We also have Warm Ambrette Seed Absolute, a sensual exotic floral accord inspired by the legend of Lolita. Cool. And the base notes, a long-lasting harmony of Vanilla Absolute from Madagascar, once more, Mysore Sandalwood, aphrodisiac scent of tonka bean Absolute, seductive hint of ambergris, and lasting harmony through a long dry down.
Okay. I pick up... Go ahead, do your thing. From this fragrance, I pick up on the rose.
Yeah.
And it goes a little... at least on the test strip, it goes a little powdery. I'm not a fan of powdery fragrances, and I'm very iffy on rose. This also is one that would be a pass for me. It's definitely on the feminine side. Not that I have a problem with fragrances leaning, feminine or masculine.
Sure.
But there's a maturity to the fragrance.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's a youthful rose.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's definitely a calm, stoic rose. Like, it doesn't try to involve itself in other people's business. It seems like it's not loud at all. I think it lacks the sweetness and the spices that would make it sensual. It's definitely unassuming, calm, keeps to itself. Maybe just a tad bit feminine leaning, but it's something I would wear.
Okay.
I do enjoy it. I don't think it's my favorite. Like, I love this one.
I do too.
I really enjoyed the first two. But yeah, it's an interesting scent for a rose-based scent. I think they did a good job.
It is. Do you pick up? Would you say it's on the mature side?
No, I don't think so. Had it been a bit more powdery or a bit more aldehydic, I would have called it mature. But I do get the powdery quality that you mentioned. Yes. I just think I've smelled more powdery.
Oh,
stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. This isn't overly. It's not like a baby powder bomb.
Yeah.
It's not. But there's a powderiness to it.
It leans, for sure.
It leans powdery. Closing it out, we have, excuse me, La Douceur de Siam. Am I saying that right?
Cool.
Pardon my French.
Quite literally.
And here, I'll let you start.
Thank you.
And the opening, we have opening blend of fabulous flowers: Rose de Mai, Frangipani, Champaca. Ooh, this scares me. Uplifting green carnation balanced by balsamic sweetness from ylang ylang and violet leaf. Heart notes are warm cinnamon with an exceptional Thai shallot bark, sensual woody vanilla accord from Old Siam, and the base notes are vanilla absolute, Mysore sandalwood, amber gray. That's it. Okay, that's
rose and sandalwood is what I get. Sorry for putting it back.
No worries. No worries.
Completely overlooked that. I would say it's floral on the same level that this one is floral.
Okay.
But perhaps with not as much of an emphasis on the note of rose. But this one dialed down the powderiness, make it a bit creamier, and I would love to smell it on my wife.
This is okay. I would love to smell it on my wife. This is a rose fragrance. I would not have a problem wearing it. It's not overly rosy. I actually like this. I could wear this myself.
Yeah.
This is really, really nice. I do pick up on the sandalwood, like you said.
Nice.
And it's soft. There's a soft rose. I do pick up on the amber. I love it. I really love this one.
Awesome.
Yeah, really, really cool. Overall, this is. I'm more than impressed with this house. I'm blown away on a few of the fragrances. If you had to pick your top three.
All right, so let's do top three. We'll do your favorite, the most interesting, and the one that you'd have the easiest time recommending.
Okay.
So my favorite would be this one, Erewhon.
I should have went first. That would also be.
You tell me what you think the most interesting would be.
Most interesting would definitely be Oud Infini.
Me too.
Would no question.
Yeah.
No question.
And what is the one that you would have the easiest time recommending?
You know what? It would be a tie between Erewhon and I would also not have a problem recommending Essaouira.
I was going to say Essaouira.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to pick the same one twice.
Yeah.
So I was just going to go with Essaouira.
I love this one. Very easy to recommend. This was also a love for me.
Yeah.
I liked most of the house. I really like how it's done, and I'm not saying we didn't bash Oud Infini.
No, of course not.
It's
all subjective.
It's just a hard fragrance for me to wear, and I would like to. You know what? I'm going to need to spend tonight when I get home. Like I said, I'm going to give this away.
Gonna wear it?
I'm going to when I get home tonight. I'm going to give this a spray, so you're getting this with one less spray. Sorry. And I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to let it dry down, give it a couple hours, and see how it progresses on my skin.
Okay.
And, I can give it, I'd like to give it a full wearing before I'd say, like, I would never wear this.
Because that sounds awesome.
In 2 hours, I might be like, oh man, this is magic.
Like I said, I think once it dries down, you're going to get more of the vanilla and the benzoin, just because they're lesser volatile notes, so they're just waiting for their turn.
Yes.
And it's happened to, like, Patchouli 24. by Le Labo.
It's not
It
one of my
starts off with the
favorites.
patchouli
Yep.
and the smoke and the birch, but when you let it dry down, you have the benzoin and the vanilla, and it smells so good. It's like one of the best smells I've ever smelled.
And Patchouli 24 is a hard one for me to wear from Le Labo. There's like 2 or 3 Le Labos that I find kinda-
U27.
That's a hard one.
If you can wear U27, you can wear this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Well, thank you for
Dude, yeah,
going
thank you
through
for
the house with me.
man.
This was-
I really appreciate that.
this was so
Awesome
much
house.
fun.
I love it.
And comment down below. Let me know which one of the bunch you guys think you would like the most. And within a week's time, I'll pin a comment of the winner. All you have to do to be part of the giveaway is be subscribed to my channel and comment down below. And in the continental US, because shipping overseas is beaucoup expensive at this point. If I find a way around it to do it cheaper, then I'll open it up, worldwide. But for now, sorry, it's continental US only.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Everyone like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with another review. See you soon.
Take care.
Peace.